Hey everyone. We were able to make it to Cannon. We had quite a few issues getting there last night and the night before. Um, right when we get there, of course, the gas tank on the Cavalier decides that it wants to leak, so we had to quick hurry up and fix that. The night before, we found out the starter is bad, so we had to replace the starter on it. Luckily, that was the only issues we had on the Cavalier. Now look at my car. Sunday night, I finally got a fuel cell. Put the fuel cell in, and then found out the pump is bad. So rip apart the fuel cell, replace the pump, hook it all up, hook the wiring into the battery to the switch, and turn the fuel pump on, and then the wiring fries all the way to the fuel pump. And so I just said screw it that night and came back to it the next day. It was Monday night when we were just supposed to get everything on the trailer. Well, we got it all wired back up. The fuel pump was still good, thankfully, because a brand new fuel pump was like $500 everywhere I looked. But we got it all there, all fixed. We had it loaded and running Monday night. I still didn't have chains on the car. Tuesday, so we actually ended up putting chains on the car at the Derby. Actually, I almost didn't get the run because it was a 108-inch wheelbase, and people were complaining, other drivers were complaining that my car was 108 and a half. Well, the techs let it through, thankfully, but with that, I think, first of all, I had a wagon, but I think also that stupid half an inch, I think that made me a pretty big target, and I'll show you guys here in a little bit. But I'll show you the Cavalier first. There's the rear end. He took quite a few hits in the back. Actually, if you look in here, you can see the gas tank, and right here is the gas tank. There's not a very big gap between the gas tank and the rear end. So he got hit pretty hard. I've never had a post bend like that, so that's pretty cool. Everything other than that, everything else looks pretty straight. The front end, my buddy, this thing didn't run worth a crap again, just like last year. I fixed a couple of things. I thought it did it, but it just didn't run. So it puttered and all that stuff, and finally it caught on at the end, and he was kind of on the one side of the track and saw another guy sitting there, so he went, floored it to first. The next thing you know, he's in second, and then he's in third, and then he finally hits this guy, and I actually think that's what took him out. We're not entirely sure what happened yet, because once he did that hit, that car wouldn't start anymore. We're wondering if it just hit the starter, but you can see the front end is bent up there, and also on the other side too. So yeah, one solid hit and that front end was going up. But the other guy's car, it was a Taurus that he hit. Front end, the bumper went down, the core support went up and over the engine. He did a solid hit. But I can maybe pull it out and run it again, but with the engine problems I'm having, I'm just gonna say screw it and bring it to the junkyard, be done with it, bring the Blazer over and have fun with that thing. So Cannon Falls is having a fall show. I'm actually thinking about renting that, but I haven't really made a decision yet. I'm kind of done working on cars for a week or so. I've built that wagon in 3 days, the last 3 days, so I'm ready for a little break. I'm walking over to the wagon now. Like I said, I kind of got a little bit of a gangbang. Not a lot of people liked me. We were out of towners, but at least it was fun getting him on the track. I was like one of the first cars out. So here's the wagon here. You can see rear end went down, front end's going down. it was not pretty. So everything I did to try and help relieve the rear end going up did not work. It seems this side here is always the side that gets the worst. You see the door is bowing out, the rear end is smashed all in. Someone had fun pillar parking me. Here's the inside of it. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. This door here, this car was so rusty, so I really didn't give too much of a hoot how I did, because I knew it wasn't gonna do very well. Well, here's my floor. As you can see, it's buckled and bowed, and the floor, my tire, and the floor is right about in the middle of that tire, and then it goes down. This car was very rusty, but what do you do? Wisconsin cars, it happens. But yeah, that I can't believe how close that floor is to my seat, because here, there's not much room to be going, and my fingers there. One more good hit and who knows what would have happened. My floor even ripped up. You can see there's a hole between there. This car was a mess. My bumper that fell off. Front end, I mean, the hood is buckled. Back of the hood is lifted up. I lost a dirt bike tire, unfortunately, but it is what it is. You lose stuff. It happens. That's Derby, and you just gotta buy new stuff, and it's always how it is. But my car still ran. I think the tires are still moving too. I haven't had a chance to watch the video again. We got home at midnight last night, so I was like, I just want to go bed. But yeah, as you can see, the rear ends, or the front ends, going down as well. I'm trying to see where. Actually, this frame is pretty straight on this side. Let's go back to the other side. I wonder if it's just because of the angle of the car that the front end's going that way. I don't see any kinks in this frame. So, that's just the way the car is, just because of how the rear end is. Oh yeah. With that on the ground, yeah. This car wasn't gonna go anywhere. I was trying, but it was pretty stuck. But, so, these cars will be getting stripped out probably today, and then brought to the junkyard by the weekend, hopefully. And then within the next week or so, get the Blazer down here, and another week after that, I'll try to get you guys a video, at least an overview on see if I can get a plan by then for it. But those are the two cars. I mean, it was fun. We had a lot of fun. The old iron cars were fun to watch as always, and it was at least good enough to get on the track for a couple minutes with my buddy and get his first car on the track. So he's ecstatic. He's ready to he had a guy offering him a car already last night, so he's hooked now on it. So anyways, that's the video. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on the next cars. So thank you guys for watching.